Okay, so I want to tell a little story about this thing that happened to me one time when I was in the Army. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, even though I haven't actually had a moving violation since 2007, I've been good for a long time. Between when I got my license in 2001 and 2007, I had more tickets than I could fucking count, right? Speeding, running red lights, whatever else, and a number of car accidents. But, yeah, so the last moving violation I ever got was in early 2007 when I was driving a taxi for Orange and White in Huntington. I don't know if I ran a red light or a stop sign or what. I think it was a red light in Huntington Village. This cop gives me a ticket, and then I end up with a traffic court date, which wasn't until after I'd already went to basic. I went to basic in April 2007, and I think this ticket, the court appearance was for May or June, something like that. I tell my mom about it, and she goes, "Oh, well, why don't you tell your drill sergeant, maybe have the Army write the DMV a letter and they could excuse you from this court appearance?" I'm like, that's a good idea, sure. So I approach my drill sergeant. I ask him about it. He's really nice. He's like, "Sure, we'll write you a letter. No problem. We'll even have the BC battery commander, this guy Captain Chung, sign it and everything." I'm like, nice. Thanks, drill sergeant. So he types it up. Captain Chung signs it, and I mail it out to the DMV in Albany. And I figure that's it. Like, figure the Army has enough influence. They could convince the DMV to drop a small moving violation. No big deal. And then I quickly forget about it. I never heard anything back. My mom never got any letters from Albany, like nothing. Oh, good. Thanks, Army. This is done. Nope. Wrong. The next year, this is like 8-9 months later, in February 2008, I'm at Fort Drum, and I go to register my car because my vehicle registration was about to expire. And the lady at the DMV is like, "Sir, you can't register this vehicle now." Why? It says here your license is suspended. Why? Some ticket you didn't pay or failure to appear in traffic court for a moving violation in February 2007? What the fuck? Like, I thought it was going to get dismissed, right? Thanks, Mom, for your brilliant idea. I could have just pled guilty and paid the ticket over the phone or by mail. Like, thanks, Army. Thanks a lot, guys, for fucking nothing. And now I'm forced to tell my gunner in my section, Combs, Charles Combs. You ever heard my pancake batter story? And then he, in turn, takes me to our platoon sergeant, this big, crazy, scary Mexican guy named Smoke Guzman. This guy was out of his fucking mind. He was maybe the most intimidating guy I ever met in the Army. He had these like fucking 30-inch biceps and, yes, old school Mexican gangster. And this guy hated me, right? I think he hated everybody. But yeah, he definitely hated me. And Combs like explained what happened. And then Guzman looks at Combs and goes, "Hey, Specialist Combs, I want you to take this stupid fucking non-driving ass private and take care of this bullshit now, you hear me?" Yes, Smoke. Take care of it right now, Smoke. And then Combs looks at me like, I'm about to fucking kick your ass now for getting me screamed at. And then this starts getting out, right? What happened? And other NCOs, soldiers start finding out about it. And then the shit just starts, right? Like every other dumb thing I did. Yeah, they just gave me so much shit. Like some NCO goes, "Hey, Levy, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna have the Army write me a letter saying I don't have to pay my electric bill. That'll get me out of it, right, Levy?" Oh, shut the fuck up. Leave me the fuck alone, guys. How was I supposed to know? It was a brand new private. I didn't know they couldn't really get me out of that. Or maybe the DMV just never got the letter. Maybe it got lost in the mail. I have no idea. But fuck off! So Combs ends up driving me to the DMV. And it cost me like $500 to fix this shit. Yeah, but at least I finally fixed it. And like I said, haven't had a moving violation since. Didn't say I never had a ticket. I had a bunch of tickets after 2007, but no moving violations. Yeah, so that was my little story about me getting a ticket in Huntington, then joining the Army, thinking the Army can get me out of it with a letter, which they didn't. And my license ended up getting suspended and me getting screamed at by my crazy platoon sergeant, Smoke Guzman. What a time. What a fucking time.